Greetings and welcome back. Tonight we are playing the follow-up to the game which started this series off. I had purchased a copy of this game for the PC, but it turns out that the PC version is kind of broken, like horribly broken. Even the GOG version of the game does not run properly. I'll get into more details as we play, but due to technical difficulties, we will be falling back on the PlayStation 2 copy I had as backup. So, you know, not going to look as good as it could look, but at least the game works. Alright, let's switch over to the screen. Load this up. So yeah, this is Legacy of Kain Blood Omen 2, the sequel to Blood Omen Legacy of Kain. Don't ask, it's a long story. This game is set between the events of the original Blood Omen and Soul Reaver, and it could probably be said that this is the least important entry in the Legacy of Kain series. This is a straight up side story that does nothing to forward the plot of the Soul Reaver games. This is basically a little... Whoops. This is basically a fucking PS2 and its constant resolution changes. So this is basically a short story of some of the shit that Kain got up to after refusing to restore the Pillars of Nosgoth and basically dooming the world to a slow death. Unfortunately, this version of the game has no subtitle options. The PC version does, but this version does not. The PC version also has voice acting volume. Separate volume for the voices. This version doesn't. I believe it's still technically a third... Okay, I believe it's technically still separated out from the music and sound effects, but you can't directly control the volume of the voices, so in order to ensure that we can hear what people are saying, we're going to turn the others down a little bit. Because some of the mixing in this game is a little questionable. Right, we'll look at some of these extras later. I will say though, this little start screen menu is nicer looking than the PC version. The PC's version's main menu is a little bit static and plain. This is nice and animated, and there's leaves blowing and flames, and it's quite nice. Anyway, we're going to go for standard blocking, assisted blocking. Hundreds of years after the nobleman Cain was cursed to walk the night as a vampire, and centuries before Cain would rule the wasteland of Nosgoth with his lieutenant Raziel, his path of conquest is stopped by a new enemy. The Pillars of Nosgoth lie in ruin. Vampires roam the land once again, and the legacy of Cain continues. So yeah, this is basically just a side story about some of the shit Cain got up to before he finished conquering Nosgoth.
From the shards of tattered dreams I rose, unwilling, tossed upon tides of pain that flowed and ebbed and left me searingly awake, and more revoltingly, alive. It was then I saw her.
Alive.
For the first time.
Good evening. We did not expect you to awaken so soon. Already you surprise us.
My mind was in fragments like shattered glass. Where am I? I don't remember.
Yes. It was said your memory would be affected by your long slumber. That will pass in time. I am Uma, and I am here to help you. Know that your name is Cain, and you were once a power in the land.
I know my name, but my past, I remember fragments only.
That you awoke at all is a miracle. When we found you, there was but the barest thread of life left in you. We nurtured it, fed it, and now you rise and walk again.
And what is this place?
You are in the city of Meridian, capital of the land of Nosgoth, the land you once sought to conquer and rule. Tell me, since you remember your name, do you also remember your nature?
Of course.
Then let me show you the future. You have been asleep for 200 years. In that time, this is what has become of Nosgoth. You were a great general, commanding an army of vampires, but the powers you opposed were too strong for you. You were struck down, your armies defeated, scattered, and destroyed. Everyone believed you to be dead.
Who defeated me?
The Seraphan, an army of fanatical humans sworn to eradicate all vampires from the world. A new leader brought them together, and wielding a new kind of magic, deadly to our kind, was able to destroy your army and kill most of the vampires. You were defeated in mortal combat by this leader, the Seraphan Lord. But that is not the end of the story. Under the guise of protecting the land from the vampire menace, the Seraphan seized control of all of Nosgoth, and their rule is not kind. For 200 years, the Seraphan have enslaved the humans under their iron rule, and hunted down and destroyed every vampire they could find.
Wait, so the Seraphan aren't human?
Not yet. And now, with your help, It is our hope to crush the Seraphan and restore order to the city.
The natural order. Vampires preying upon humans.
Naturally.
You said our hope. Who are you?
We are the Cabal, the vampire resistance. We work to undermine the Seraphan at every turn. But we are losing. With the new magic they employ, the Glyph magic, they are able to find us and kill us. Our numbers are dwindling. Without help, we will not survive. We need you, Kane.
Of course you did not bring me back simply out of kindness. There must be a price.
We need you to help the Resistance. Our faces are known. They kill us on sight. But you are ancient history, long since dead and buried. You can go where we cannot. That gives us a small advantage.
How splendid for you.
I mean,
And why do you suppose I would do this?
even if they don't
What
know
is
his
to be my
face,
reward?
the dude still looks like a
Your
vampire.
eternal gratitude.
Have you changed so much? The Seraphan Lord defeated you. Don't you want to kill him? When you have destroyed him, you can continue your ascent to power, restore your army, and rule the land at last. Does the lust for vengeance and power no longer stir you? Are you so dead?
I seem to remember that I played the pawn once before. It ended badly.
This time, you will prevail. We are simply your allies, not your betrayers. What we want from you is open and plain, with no hidden paths. If you succeed, so do we all.
Are you asking me to trust you?
We must trust one another. Together, we can defeat the Seraphan Lord. Once he is dead, his order will collapse, mindless fools that they are. But there are dangers other than the Seraphan which must be overcome.
I care not for any dangers. They will fear me, do you hear? Tell me where to find the Seraphan Lord. I'll have him buried within the hour.
Such arrogance. If it were so easy, we would have done it ourselves, Kane. And you are far too weak to fight him yet. He is protected, too, by other vampires.
Vampires in service to the Seraphan? Are they mad?
They value their lives. While they serve the Seraphan Lord, he lets them live.
I will enjoy destroying them.
You would be lucky to survive one such encounter until you grow stronger. But should you prevail, then you will be able to absorb their veins and thus gain new abilities. To our kind, these are called the Dark Gifts.
I look forward to meeting these traitors to our kind. My senses spun. My body ached. Weakness overcame me.
You have the thirst upon you. Come, vampire. It is time for you to feed.
Yes.
I'm gonna say the cutscene budget for this game is certainly a lot lower than it was in Soul Reaver. Soul Reaver had gorgeously produced cutscenes. This is kind of cheap looking by comparison. And they're straight up using the in-game character models in the CG cutscenes. You know something's up. I'm guessing this game did not have the same level of budget as the Soul Reaver games did.
Kane, do not be afraid.
What magic is this?
I am using the Whisper, Kane, a natural ability of vampires. In this way, we can keep in contact even over great distances.
Yes, I remember now. She had been in my thoughts. I almost believed I had called her myself.
Never fear. I cannot read your thoughts, but only speak into your mind and hear you in return. Now, proceed down this street. I shall be waiting.
I will say, in some ways, the PlayStation 2 version does look nicer than the PC version. I played a little bit of the PC version before I finally gave up on it, and that white halo effect that appears around the character models when they are communicating psychically does not appear in the PC version, even on maximum settings, so the PS2 version may have some edge over the PC version visually. So yeah. This is a more standard third-person action game than Soul Reaver was. This is a lot more typical, so forward and backwards and turn left and right on the left stick, and the right stick is just for moving the camera around. It's not even a full 360 degree camera. I'm pushing the stick all the way to the left and it's merely looking 90 degrees to the left, so I can't look behind me. If I want to look behind me, I have to turn Kane around.
You're here to protect us, that's why.
And why so many?
Well, we need a great deal of protection. The Seraphim have sworn to protect the people and destroy the vampire menace.
Have you ever seen a vampire?
Exactly. They've kept their promise.
Oh, I'll tell you what else they've kept. Our tax money, that's what.
Hush that talk. Someone may hear you.
Welcome to the slums, Kane. We are in the oldest and most decrepit part of the city, where few people dare to come. A perfect place to train you.
Train me? Do you take me for a dog?
Your memory has been shattered, and your body has lain dormant for 200 years. What skills you had must be recovered before you can be of any use to the Cabal. You must learn to fight and to survive.
I thought you were taking me to feed.
Patience, vampire.
Bit of a Dutch angle on that camera
First,
angle.
know that you are stronger and faster than mortal men, able to jump higher and farther than any human that ever lived. When your path is blocked, seek for a place to jump. Now, join me up here.
So, in my odyssey to try and get the PC version working, eventually hit the Good Old Games forums, and apparently quite a few people who bought and download that game have the similar problem. So the main menu does not update when you click on an option. You click on an option in the menu, and then the menu freezes, and you have to Alt-Tab out and back in to the game in order to get the menu to update. And you have to do that with every individual thing that you click. And it is maddening. And then there's the crash bugs. I barely got halfway through the tutorial before the game just straight up crashed on me. Hard crash straight to desktop. That happened a couple times. There were some people throwing about like a quick fix, like if you can open up WordPad and create a config file with some options in it that should supposedly fix the problems, but I tried that, didn't seem to do anything, so I decided I would rather go for simplicity over resolution, so that's why we're playing the PS2 version. And in some ways, this is kind of easier to play. The PC version has had no updates for it to be better compatible with modern controllers. So, for example, trying to map multiple analog sticks to the PC version is a pain in the arse. It'll recognise one analog stick for the movement, but it has real serious problems if you want to map a second analog stick.
Excellent. Know that you also have the ability to float. When you are on a ledge, such as this one, you may land silently and carefully by floating down. This will be important when I train you to kill. Now, follow me.
She would discover I needed little training in how to kill.
Kane's got a girlfriend. Kane's got a girlfriend. Kane and what's her face sitting in a tree? Killing.
Closed off the whole of the lower city? How am I to get home tonight?
It's just as I told you.
Oh, my Agnes will have my head.
I couldn't get home the last time they did this. I had no place to sleep. And then I was picked up and fined for being on the street at night.
They can't do that.
What they do, we better find a bed for the night.
Agnes is not going to believe me.
I love the implication that we're going to be freeing this land from an oppressive regime, only for us to replace it with another, perhaps even more bloodthirsty, oppressive regime. Is it really a revolution if you're just going to be worse than the government you're overthrowing? Right, the first time I got to this area, I could not for the life of me find the lever or lever that they wanted me to pull. I was searching over here, I was thinking, what, is it somewhere on this wall? Is it somewhere here? And after about 10 minutes of searching, I finally realised, oh, it's right here. And I feel like it doesn't really stand out very well from the wall, at least from a distance. They could have done a bit more to make that switch a bit more obvious. Highlighted objects can be activated pressing square. Okay.
This city is a labyrinth.
All the better for a hunting ground. Tell me, Kane, are you hungry?
Yes.
I have a prisoner waiting for you down below. A thug from a local gang of criminals. He sought to murder yet another helpless victim, but he met me instead.
Spare me the moral anecdote and direct me to his throat.
You're vampires.
I will be waiting.
You are technically murderers. Like, this is insane, trying to, like, morally justify the existence of blood-sucking monsters over the... Here we go. So like the original game, we occasionally come up to people shackled to the wall, and they are basically free health for us, so... And like the first Blood Omen,
you are restored.
You take people's blood by just magicking it out of their body straight into your mouth, which is a really cool idea.
Without it, you will die. If you are wounded, seek out blood to restore your vitality. You must know too that by drinking the blood of others, you will gradually become stronger and harder to kill. We call this a vampire's lore. The more creatures you drink from, the more lore you will gain, and the greater your health will become. Leave no enemy alive, Kane. You will need their blood and their lore to survive. Now, let us continue.
I can't get over the fact that Kane, King of the Vampires, is getting a lesson on how to be a vampire. I get it, he's got amnesia, but he's already, like, said that, yes, he remembers that he is a vampire. So...
Somebody help me, please!
Oh, another one. Hello. Press R1 to lock on to victims. Press square to attack. Filling your lore bar will increase your blood bar.
Help me!
So you got to weaken them first. There we go. When they highlight in red, that means they're weak enough. Yo.
While we are superior to humans in many ways, we also have certain weaknesses that they do not possess. Though it is life-giving to humans, water is deadly to vampires. Its touch burns our skin. Immersion in water can kill us. Avoid it at all costs. Also know that scattered throughout Meridian are relics of our ancestors. Useless to humans, only vampires can access these coffers and use the power within. Seek these out on your journey.
Oh crap. You can, if you're very careful, crap, reach certain areas in this map you're not really supposed to. Oh shit, oh well. I'm going to try again. So, on the PC version I was able to get up there by backing off the top of that hut just as I press the jump button. So I'm jumping backwards, you jump high enough, and then immediately press forwards to land on the edge of that wooden platform there. I managed to do it after fiddling around for like 20 minutes. Okay, one of these special vampire chests. Oh, hold. Triangle. Another one. You.
Stay.
You weak yet? No? Oh wait, yes you can. Just double check this little ruin. Might be something interesting in there. Nope, nothing. Oh, another one. Boy, peasant. Our hero, ladies and gentlemen.
I spoke before of our mortal enemies, the Seraphan. It is their sworn crusade to destroy all vampires, and for this they have developed special defenses. You see here a ward gate.
What precisely does it do?
Should you so much as touch it, you will be burned as by fire. The Seraphan have raised these wards throughout Meridian. We can go no farther this way. Follow me into the sewer.
Alright. Have we learned her name yet? I don't know.
Your ability to survive will depend upon your ability to fight. It's time for you to learn how to kill. Your first line of defense is your agility. You can dodge around an opponent using your inhuman speed. You can also defend yourself by blocking attacks. I shall now strike at you. Do not be concerned. I shan't use my claws. Block my attacks, and we can proceed to the next lesson.
L1 to block.
We are all armed with a natural weapon, our claws. Use them to kill your enemies. You can practice by attacking me.
Oh. Alright.
If you see an enemy become tired, use this opportunity to grab him. Once grabbed, you can throw him a great distance.
Press triangle to grab, then press square for a lesser attack. Press and hold. Okay, no, press square and forward for a greater attack. There we go. I mean,
Excellent.
great distance.
Your lesson is over for the
I wouldn't call that a great distance.
Continue through the sewer, and I shall meet you again shortly.
It's like 8 feet. Okay. Continuing on. Okay. There's nothing here.
Here you are at last. Through this door lies your first true test. A gang of criminals are encamped ahead, and one of their number stands guard, unaware that his fate approaches. You must kill him, Cain. You have the skill to block and dodge his attacks. Bring him down using your claws. Once you have felled him, drink his blood to restore yourself from any wounds you may receive.
Alright, combat tutorial. Here we go. So if you strangle them, you can kill them immediately. Now I have a club! Ho ho ho. Okay.
In addition to our physical superiority, vampires also possess dark gifts. These are our supernatural abilities. Our curse develops differently in each of us, giving us unique powers. Much of your former power, Cain, has been weakened during your long hibernation. The mist you see here can be used to your advantage. You have the ability to assume a mist form and become nearly invisible. You can move silently to bring down your prey from behind. At times when you are outnumbered, look for mist from which to kill your enemies silently. If you are pursued, you can hide in mist to escape. Now, use this gift to kill those before you in the cemetery. I will let you continue when the deed is done.
The backflip's really necessary. Select a dark gift, hold down L2. Fury, mist. Wait, what does that say? Press circle to activate gift, but only when I'm standing in the mist. Okay. Okay. What's this guy got? It's the exact same weapon I already have. Can't get in here. Nope. Ooh, another chest. Get another health extension soon, I suspect. What's up here? Is there a first person mode I can... Not really. Nope. Pick up weapons. I've already got a weapon. Oh well. Hold triangle to activate a weapon box. What? No idea what that did. That was a cat.
I'll call the guards. Please, don't hurt me.
Okay. Cool. There she is.
What manner of sorcery is this?
This is Glyph Energy, a new form of magic brought into the world with the rise of the Seraphan. It supplies power to all of Meridian. The gate you see can be opened using this energy. Activate the Glyph box. This will bring power to the gate's lever and allow you to open it.
Alright.
I don't belong around here.
Cool. Now give me more. What's up here? Zilch. Bugger all. Click.
Well done. The glyphs are operated by the Glyph Rites, a secret society existing within Meridian. You may see them working on glyphs from time to time. They rarely talk with the townsfolk, and very little is known about their origins. Ahead is the market where the common dregs of Meridian engage in their filthy commerce. Beyond the market is the bridge that leads to the lower city. Make your way east to the bridge. I shall meet you there.
And where are you going?
I shall scout ahead to ensure that you don't meet any Seraphan patrols. You aren't ready for them yet.
How trusting of you to leave me to my own devices.
Consider it an act of goodwill.
Okay. Checkpoints. Oh, hey. Hi there. Look, I saved you. Okay. Can I get up on this roof somehow? Sort of, but not really. Oh, the game does not want me on that roof. Fair enough.
Stay back!
Thank you, citizen. You got anything to say? Any unique dialogue? Nope. Oh well. Okay, you charge that switch somehow. But can I hit these? No, I can't. Okay. Oh, come on. Am I hitting him in the balls? I think I am. Pretty sure I'm swinging that club up between his legs. That's a way to do it. Ooh, what's this? Another chest. Aha. Alright. Forward progress. Let me guess. Steam hurts me. fact that you can only use this in mist is a bit of a shame, really. I wonder how they're doing this effect. It looks like it might be some kind of screen space reflection based effect. Huh. Oh! Yo.
Excuse me.
Give me your blood. The Seraphim can't exploit the citizens of Nosgoth if there are no citizens of Nosgoth. Checkmate.
Come, this way. Follow me.
Where are we going?
I am taking you to Sanctuary, the heart of the Cabal. It is time that you meet our leader.
It was time indeed to hear this so-called leader's plans and learn what he thought his plans might be for me.
Cain, this way.
Vampire! Here, close the gate.
Cain, you must find a way to reach the lower city. The smuggler's tunnel will take you there.
Pestilent vampire, die!
Go to the Grand Hotel in the slums. A contact will meet you there. He will tell you where to go.
Stinking, verminous, blood-sucking fiend!
Do you want your death now? Come, and you shall have it.
Come back!
I was alone at last, in a city changed beyond all recognition, in a land that was under a curse. Should I follow her, as she asked, or go my own way, find my own answers? But answers were promised me in Sanctuary. After that, I would know what to do.
Alright. Tutorial end. Okay, that is still up. Okay. This is kind of a... Is there a map? 'Cause I'm assuming this is not just an entirely linear level, right? If this is anything to do with the first Blood Omen, it's going to have some kind of openness to it. That's where I came from.
Well, what do we have here?
Your doom. Okay, let's... Oh. Oh my god, come on. Stand on the little rail and jump! Nope, the game does not want you up there. Okay, fine. Ooh. Okay, that's where the checkpoint is, so I'm assuming that's progress that way. In that case, we want to go down here first. That's a dead end. Can I grab hold of this ledge? Should be able to. Grabbed hold of a ledge before. Nope. Fine. Yo.
I'll call the
Oh, we got a new weapon. Short sword. I'm assuming some kind. It's over here. It's an alternate path, or is this... I'm assuming this must be the main path, because otherwise they wouldn't still be tutorializing you, right? It's...
Someone ought to teach you a lesson.
Stab. There we go. Alright. Slight detour. Wait, how do we... You just said walk into the ladder, right? Well, I'm walking into the ladder and I'm not climbing it. Okay, there we go. Oof. I got worried then. Okay. I like how the version of Cain in this game looks less monstrous than he does in Soul Reaver. Presumably that's because what was established in Soul Reaver, the longer you are a vampire, the more monstrous you look. So, considering that this game takes place several hundred years before Soul Reaver, Cain has not yet become all weird and hyper muscly and veiny like he is in that game. He still kinda looks humanish. There's a dude down there. There's a dude here. Yum. Going out for a midnight snack. Oh, hi there. You didn't see anything. Okay. What's around me here? What's going on? What's going on? And I say, hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. I say, hey, what's going on? Longer health bar, that's what's going on. Oh, okay, yeah. Walking into the fire does hurt you. Ah, I wanted to see what was down there first. Well, crap. I probably missed out on something. Maybe like an extra chest or something. Oh well. We'll see in a minute what I missed out on. Maybe it was nothing? Did that dude jump down from here? There he is.
Excuse me. Please.
Okay. That's better. He's like angry, like, hey, that was my target.
What do we have here?
You're doomed. Two, three. They're just holding clubs. Okay. What's the deal with this door? Can we do anything with this door? Nope. Sealed up. Can't move it sideways, that's a shame. Okay, what if we moved it here? We press this. Aha! Thought so. Wait, is there any secrets I could have gotten? Anything up there, maybe? Oh my god, just stand on the boxes. Nope. Probably not. Probably not.
I was told to meet someone here.
Who's there? You must be Cain.
You are a human. Curious that you would help one such as I.
We hate the Sarafan, we humans. The things they do, it's not right, not natural. If your kind can bring them down, I'll help you, I will.
I was told to find the smuggler's den.
You're a stone's throw from the entrance. Go through, it will lead you to the smuggler's den. Careful, though. There's rogues down there that'll attack you on sight.
Then they will die.
Wait! Tell Uma that I helped you, please. She promised me the dark gift if I did as she asked. You'll tell her, won't you?
I'm certain Uma will give you all that you deserve.
I'm assuming Uma is the purple vampire we were talking to earlier. Chapter 2.
Greetings, Kane.
You eluded the guards.
They were only human. Welcome to one of the glories of our fair city, the Smuggler's Den. As squalid as you found the slums, you will find this place even more offensive. Rogues and thieves rule the streets, and of course the Seraphan too have their own dealings here. You may expect small help from the inhabitants, and more trouble.
I do not require their hospitality. You spoke of a smuggler's tunnel I must find?
Yes, it is hidden somewhere in this district. I know not where. I have sent word to a member of the Cabal to help you. You will find him at the tavern, deep within this district.
How will I know this person?
He will know you. Find the tavern quickly. We will speak again later.
Sounds like a plan. This is awfully slow going compared to the first hour of the original Blood Omen. The original Blood Omen, we had already gotten to the Pillars of Nosgoth, we had killed several dozen people, sacked at least 2 villages, and had set sights on our first major boss. An hour in, we've only really just finished the tutorial. This game is glacially paced. Doesn't look too bad though. It's not a bad looking game. It's got a style to it. Anyway, excuse me, sir. I'm just gonna... Thank you very much. Need to wet my whistle. Oh, my sword's gone. Oh, that's not nice. They reset your weapons between stages. Stay down. Okay. Where's this go? Follow the green mist. Alright. It's okay, sir. I saved you. Why are you looking at me like that? Nope, not going to do it. You're going to be the only one. You've got to leave someone behind to tell the tale. No one's going to fear you if everyone's dead. Is there a crouch button? No? Kane doesn't crouch. Oh, hello. Okay. Enemy soldiers appear to have a lot more blood than the peasants. Okay, now I've got a short sword again. I've yet to hear him shout Ve Victus even once. I'm feeling a little bummed out about it. Maybe they're saving it for, like, significant story moments or something. Just want him to occasionally just scream the words Ve Victus whenever he murders someone. That's all I want. Hi there. Ve Victus. Cool. Okay, nothing back here. Oh, getting a bit framey there. That door's locked. It's highlighted though, so presumably you can open it somehow. Okay. Switch there.
What do we have here?
Ah. Hang on a moment. I'm watching this cutscene. Oh, it does both sides. For some reason I thought we had to find a switch for both sides, but no, it's just one switch for both of them. Okay. Excuse me, sir. Thank you so much for waiting. You're very patient. No quick way up then. You've got to go all the way around. Fair enough. Okay. No, so far, very little has taken more than 3 hits to kill. And there was that one woman who had to kick twice, but... Oh well, I mean it makes sense, right? If a guy stabbed you or slashed you 3 times with a sword, you'd probably die.
Somebody!
Chest. Thank you. Collecting for the cause. Can I open this yet? Or is that just locked? That's just locked. Clearly that is something we should be able to open at some point though, because they wouldn't let you highlight it otherwise. They would just block it off like this door here. Okay. Ooh, regular treasure chests. No? Cain cares not for standard treasure. Okay. Oh, hi. Cool. I like how his attacks change completely depending on what weapon you've got. So instead of just kicking somebody while they're crawling away, he would just straight up stab them in the back with his sword now that he's got a sword. Okay, that's neat. It's a neat little touch. Right, so there's a switch there. And there's a switch here. Does this door lower when we stop turning? Is there like a timer on it? Doesn't appear to be. Okay. Right, we're halfway to getting another health bar extension. Just going to follow these cables upstairs. Oh, hi. Your generosity is appreciated. Can we open this door? We can open the door. Alright, okay. Alright, so the levels are, like, moderately open. I mean, I'm not saying they're really open, but they're still somewhat linear, but just with the, you know, the appearance of being open, perhaps. Okay, but here's one. And there's the second one, which goes outside. Okay, so that's the... Fair enough. Now perhaps we can open this door. Yep. And in this door is the switch to that energy field outside. Okay. Ooh, this one's different. Oh, this is that weapon buff chest. It temporarily buffs your weapon. Fair enough. Any electrical system you can physically outrun is maybe not that much better than just regular, like a regular mechanical device. I'm just saying, I can very easily outrun this so-called magic energy. Okay.
I wouldn't do that.
Cool. Hang on a second. You stay right there, buddy. I'll join you in a sec. Just gonna hang out with my drinking buddies here. Okay, keep a sharp eye out for in case there's any hidden side chests anywhere. Nope. Oh my god, look. Oh, hi. Didn't notice you first. Oh, shit. Okay, just gonna come back and get what's mine. I like that they've changed the health bar extension system from a find these items hidden around the world to a just drink blood, and as you drink more and more blood you will gain experience. You're actually just levelling up your health bar by filling up the experience bar next to it. That's, I don't know, that's kind of a neat one. I think that's pretty good. Double checking. Oh! Oh, this one does close behind you. Okay. I thought some of them did. Hang on. Okay, I'm gonna lower this down just a tiny tad. This is a fairly quiet game, so I don't want to lower it too much. There we go. I don't know. She said this part of town was a shithole, worse than the slums. But I don't know. I think it's a little bit nicer than the slums, to be honest. This looks like any standard English countryside village in the Midlands, to be honest. It just looks like home to me. Why is that well glowing green? Why is your well water glowing green and covered in flies? That's not good. That's how you get bubonic plague. Nothing there. Excuse me, sir. The peasants give you such a tiny amount of experience, they're barely worth it. Tavern. Gotcha. Get me a drink. Of you! Can I reach this guy? Probably not. Doesn't seem to be anywhere behind the bar. Oh my god, look. Turn, face. No, I can't reach him, he's too far away. Oh well. Oh hey, it's that one painting that you see occasionally. It's weird that it's a real painting in this universe.
Sir, a moment of your time.
You know me?
I was instructed to look for you, yes, sir. I am a friend of the Cabal, sir. One of many in this city. I am here to assist you.
Then do so by all means.
The smuggler's tunnel you seek is hidden in a cavern underground. The thieves enter by way of the church outside, but there is no entrance there for any but themselves. You, sir, must go beyond the church and find a lift. This will take you underground.
Where precisely is this lift?
In a collapsed section of the district beyond the church. The church, remember, sir, is forbidden to all but the thieves. The guards there will attack you should they but lay eyes on you.
I will be most careful.
Help! Somebody help me, please! Guards, call the Seraphim!
It took him that long to finally call for help. Do we go outside and... Oh no, we can't. He didn't call for help while I was slaughtering his clientele. Oh well.
Pardon me, Governor.
Thanks for your information, but thank you also for your blood. I'm not your friend, I'm Cain. I'm a fucking monster. The stud-heeled jackboot of the Seraphim is but a trifle compared to the pain and suffering my regime will bring upon you. Oh. There we go. Nice and hidden. Not even that well hidden, to be honest. Okay. Okay. I said it before, I'll say it again. The pacing to this is extremely slow. Also, do we spend the entire game in this city? It would be weird if we did, because I don't know. I remember, like Blood Omen 1, we crossed the entirety of Nosgoth several times. And if this entire game takes place in one city, it's a little limiting.
What do we have here?
Cool. When did this game come out? I want to say this game was a 2002 release. So, yeah, 2002. So that's the church we've got to get to. I mean, we could... No, we can't, no. No, that gate is way too high to just move a box up to it. Why can't I move the box closer? What's in the way of the box? Nothing. Huh. Some arbitrary limitation as to how far you can move the box. Fair enough. Okay.
What do we have here?
Stab, stab, stab. Nice. Thank you. Bigger health bar. Okay, we got missed. Means the game is encouraging us to use our powers. Okay. Wow, the Seraphim soldiers are not that strong. Oh, is that a bigger sword? That might be a bigger sword. Yes, it is. I've got a big boy sword now. Hooray. Okay. shit. Okay. Alright, a little bit tougher. A little bit tougher. I'll give them that. They can take a little bit more of a pounding than the bandits could. Oh wait, there's a ladder there. Oh, well, shit. Okay. Is that the end of chapter 2? No, it's not the end of chapter 2. Okay. Oh. Hmm.
Me alone.
Okay. Like, what is this era of technology that these people are using? It's clearly... It's, like, better than, like, medieval, but it's not quite... Like, it's not quite, like, Industrial Revolution. It's, like, somewhere in between. Look in this door first. Oh no, yeah, we want to be in here. Weapon buff. Nothing back there. I need your blood. Why is my sword not glowy? Did I not... Hang on. Did I not hold down triangle long enough to buff the sword? I didn't, did I? Yeah, there we go. Actually, you have to hold down the triangle button. Okay, that one is expended. I do that sometimes. You're meant to hold down the button and I end up just tapping it. Which still plays the animation, but nothing actually happens. Oh no! How will I possibly overcome this incredible obstacle you have put before me? Pathetic little man. I'll suck you like a Capri Sun. Ooh. I've done that before. I mean, like with a Capri Sun. I haven't sucked a man like a Capri Sun. I've like drank a Capri Sun and pretended I was, like, sucking the blood out of a small creature? Don't ask. I have weird hobbies. Boy, what a fortuitous... What an unfortunately... Huh. Can I just bust through this fucking wall? It's glass wall here? No? Okay. Oh wait, yes, we've got mist. Okay, I understand. I understand now. If there's mist on the ground, the game expects you to use it. I'm going to try and get an instant kill on this guy. Yeah, they must be using some form of screen space reflection for the invisibility effect here. Wait for the other guy to come back. Oh no, he's just a peasant. He doesn't matter. Speaking of peasant, you piece of... Oh, he's gone. You son of a bitch. Oh, he clipped through me. Less worry about the dead body on the ground, more about the vampire wielding a sword in front of you. Idiot. Huh. Oh great, another one of these puzzles. Cool. Okay. Gotta flood their room with steam. Oof. Broiled alive by hot steam. That doesn't seem fun. Seems most unfun, to be honest. Still waiting for things to kind of jump off here. Still kind of just... making my way downtown. Might as well get his. Alright, is it this way? Is this the critical path? Maybe, maybe not. Okay. This looks like the critical path down this ladder. Maybe. Or is this the critical path down here? Let's go down here. Trying to avoid missing side stuff. Alright, this seems like a critical path. I'm going to go back and I'm going to go down that other slope. Oh no, that leads to the same room. Alright, fair enough. Yes, yes, climb the ladder. Yeah, that was that door we just looked at. Like, what is this room for? Like, what is the purpose of this room? Other than to just empty steam into. Like, what is this? Some kind of drain? We pump steam down this empty drain for some reason. Like an emergency overflow pipe, maybe? Like, what is this place? Some kind of power facility? I wasn't expecting this game to be a steampunk game, that's for sure. And he's down. Okay. So unlock that door. Turn the steam back on over there. What's this door? Goes nowhere, does nothing. Okay, we've got to go down that pipe, I presume. Alright. Wow, we fell a really long way. Good thing Kane doesn't seem to take any fall damage. No chests on that walkway? Nope. Is it boss time?
Well, well, our lord was correct. You are alive. Do you remember me, Kane, who served you so well?
It was Faustus, one of the legionnaires of my army of vampires, an indifferent soldier, but now a traitor to our race. Faustus, it's true then. I hardly believed it. Vampires have turned against their own kind.
What is our kind? In serving the Seraphim, I have protection, I have power. And who better to hunt down a vampire than a more powerful vampire? History is written by the winners, Kane. That is my kind.
How many of us have been destroyed by the Seraphim? How many have been brought to their deaths by you?
I care not for those destined to die. I don't weep for them, and I won't weep for you.
Look around you, Faustus. Does your victory seem so assured now?
A fleeting setback. Our Lord knows of your presence. He beat you before, and he will bury you now.
But you will never know how it ends, Faustus. For I will bury you
Boss
first
time.
of all.
It's a boss time. Okay. 5. It's a 5-hit combo. Okay, that's weird. Okay. Okay, how do we fight this guy? Looking around for other options. 4, 5. Is it just a timing thing? Do you just have to time it really quickly? 2, 3, 4, 5. Ow. No, he just kicks you. Okay. Whoop. Okay, we don't. This lock-on feature is not very good. Three, 4, 5, 6. Oh. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh shit. Okay, that's that's kind of a neat effect. You turn to dust and blow away. Okay, so how do we fight this guy? We don't need a sword to do it. 5. Okay. We're supposed to dodge him somehow. Problem is we're not very mobile. 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuck. 3, 4, 5. Oh no, we hit him! My god! Two, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, fuck off. Okay, so it seems completely random whether or not he uses that move. Three, 4, 5. And he just knocks you away. 2. Okay, that's just a guard break. Oh, fuck's sake, okay. Pushes you away. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god, I hit him. Oh, is it a case of just charging up the meter and then... It is. It's just a case of charging up the meter over and over again and just hitting him. Okay.
I have a surprise for you, Kane.
It's not something clever. I'm in desperate need of blood right now. Get down here, you bastard.
Catch! Catch! You slow fool! Catch me! You slow fool! Catch! Catch me!
Okay.
Slow fool.
How long do these things stay on fire? Oh, I'm dead. Okay, do we have to start from stage 1? Okay, we do, but not a problem. Now we know what to do. 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoop. Yeah. Oh, come on. 1, 2. He didn't take damage. That's weird. Okay, I should dodge that. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, fuck. Fuck off, buddy. 3, 4, 5. 2. Keep doing that. Keep doing that. Fuck. Okay. Two, 3, 4, 5. Fucking Christ, I'm gonna die again. Yeah. It's not difficult, it's just fiddly. Like, the timing on avoiding that guard breaker is a little tricky. 3, 4, 5. Aha! Fuck you, I dodged you. Do it again. Oh fuck, I missed. Okay, keep doing that. Oh fuck! 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Okay, phase 2. Okay.
I have a surprise for you, Kane.
Alright.
Too slow, fool.
Wait, he let me do it last time.
Catch me!
Christ.
Catch! Too slow, fool. Catch me!
Okay.
Catch! 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 Too slow, fool. Catch! Catch me! Catch! Too slow, fool.
Alright. Last one.
Catch me!
That thing was still on fire. Come on.
Catch me! Catch!
Oh my god, really? This is what we're doing.
Catch! Catch! Catch me! Catch! Catch! Too slow.
I burnt him that one time.
Catch! Catch me! Catch! Too slow, fool.
Okay, so we can't just run up to the boiler and hit the switch. We have to do something else.
Slow, fool.
Is he always going to jump to the one to the left?
Catch me!
No, sometimes he jumps across as well.
Catch! Catch!
Fucking Christ.
Catch! Too slow, fool.
Boy, this is annoying.
Catch me! Catch! Too slow, fool.
Oh, wait, I've just realised there's mist in here. I just realised there's bloody mist in here, isn't there? Not an unbroken line of mist, though. Okay. There we go. I just realised the mist wasn't showing up very well on the floor. Where is he? My dude, you're gonna fall for this again.
What's this?
He's gonna fall for it again. My dude, you're a fool.
What's this?
Phase 3? Is there a phase 3? Uh-oh. Here's a phase 3. Here's a straight up phase 3. Fuck! Okay, that's a guard block. Gotcha. I've got to wait for him to drop and then jump out the way. Okay, that's not so. Oh, it's not that hard. Just wait for him to drop. There he is. Okay. One more. Oh, really? Didn't get in that time. I thought we were done. Alright. Now it's over. No? Oh, it is. That was a really awkward death animation. That's the exit. So, what next? L2 and select jump. Press circle to target, press again to activate. Okay, we've got a new ability. And we can jump long distances. That's kinda neat. First of all, is there anything worth grabbing down in this pit? Not really. Okay, that's cool. Nope. Again, keeping an eye out for chests. Nothing there. Go down this pipe. Chapter 3? Chapter 3, the lower city.
Well done, Kane. You have already proven your ingenuity in negotiating the smuggler's den. Perhaps our leader was right about you after all.
Ah, yes, the mysterious leader. Perhaps you will tell me now who he is.
I will not name him to you, for secrecy's sake. But it is time that you two meet. You must go to Sanctuary, our headquarters. There you will find our leader.
Go here, go there. What do you take me for? Your errand boy?
You are not a general now, Kane. You are not in a position to demand. Go to Sanctuary and await me there. My orders are to investigate the industrial quarter in the north of the city. I will join you at Sanctuary and bring anything I discover.
I need answers, girl. I want the Sarafan Lord.
So do we all, Kane. But the time must be ripe, and you must be ready.
Do not make the mistake of underestimating me.
I don't. You are our last hope. I will not let you be wasted by premature action.
Where then is this sanctuary?
Nearby is the Red Raven pub. Speak with the tapster. She will tell you what to do.
The
Why
tapster?
did I obey her? Why did I trust her even for a moment?
The
I've gone my
tapster?
own way, always. But this time...
I was impressed by you today, Kane. Soon, we will work together again and rid this plague from our land.
Tapster? Do they mean barmaid, perhaps?
Hey, up there! Heard the news about Durden? What's that? They found him last night, face down in the gutter.
Right, I think that will be enough. Blood Omen 2. I think is that all. That's all we really need to see. Okay, you know, I was a little bit underwhelmed by this. I had very high hopes for the sequel, but yeah, it's just kind of a generic PS2 action game. It's like, oh, okay, Right, let's switch over to this view and let's decide where we want to put Blood Omen 2. So let's start in the middle again, which is B number 6, Blood Rain. Actually, no, let's start with the original Blood Omen first. Is Blood Omen 2 a better game than the original Blood Omen? I was far more impressed with like the presentation and storytelling of Blood Omen 1 than I was with this. And the world building was very good as well. And yes, well, the game was a linear series of areas designed to appear like an open world. It's not really an open world, it's just a very, very long snaking corridor leading all the way around the land that have occasional fast travel points at different points along the path. But because some of those parts of the path are quite wide open, like the towns and the cities and villages, and the fact that it does give you fast travel back and forth, that does create a decent impression of an open world style game. But progression is still quite linear. Whereas Blood Omen 2, the 2 hours that I've played of it, which is like an hour in that game appears to be this, one chapter. I don't know how many chapters the game has, but I hope it's at least 7 or 8 if it's roughly an hour a chapter. I didn't feel like it was like an open, like an actual place, like a breathing open world, because it's just a series of linear levels designed to look more open than they actually are. Kind of like Blood Omen 1, but I don't know, it just felt less immersive. Also, the storytelling's not nearly as interesting in 2 as it was in 1. So I'm going to say Blood Omen 2 is worse than Blood Omen 1. So, is Blood Omen 2 a better or worse game than Blood Rain? One extremely mediocre PS2 action game versus another kind of mediocre PS2 action game. Boy, who will succeed? I think Blood Rain, of the two, I think Blood Omen 2 is the better looking game. I think Blood Omen 2 is slightly sharper looking. It's got better contrast of colours, it's got better, sense of style. Whereas we remember what Blood Rain looked like on the PS2. The PS2 version of Blood Rain is grey as fuck. Whereas the PS2 version of Blood Omen 2 still had a decent amount. I don't know, it felt, while it was it was less grey, more brown. You seem to be in a city which is eternally just brown, but there were splashes of red and purple and orange, and I think there was definitely a lot more colour on screen than there was at any point looking at the PS2 version of Blood Rain. But Blood Rain just moves faster. Blood Rain is a much more like fast-paced action game. The action in Blood Omen 2 feels very like plodding. It feels like, okay, I'm gonna walk up to this guard, I'm gonna lock onto him, but not really, because the lock-on mechanic doesn't really work that well. So if he shimmies to the side, I'm not gonna track him. I've got to release my finger and then press it again to reacquire his new position, and it's like, okay. And you can only attack while locked on as well, so it's like, yeah, the combat feels very, very clunky in Blood Omen 2. Whereas in Blood Rain, it's a lot more like fast-paced and freeform. In Blood Rain, I'll give Blood Rain that. It has a decent sense of chaos when, you know, during fights. And while I kind of really just find the PS2 version not great, I will say that PC version, it's pretty good. The PC version's pretty good. You should probably play it on the PC, where it looks better and controls better and runs better. So I think from a gameplay standpoint, I think Blood Rain is a lot more fun than Blood Omen 2. Also, I think, believe it or not, I think I find the story in Blood Rain more interesting than the story in Blood Omen 2. Like I mentioned before, Blood Omen 2 feels like the least important entry in the Legacy of Kain series. Like, it feels like a side story. It feels like Legacy of Kain Gaiden, you know, because it's like, it's ultimately telling events in the story that don't really matter. You know, it's we already know what happens to Kain. We already know he dooms the world and then conquers it with an army of vampires. We learn that at the start of Soul Reaver 1. You know? So going back halfway through that time span between Blood Omen 1 and Soul Reaver 1 just to see the kind of weird shit Kain was getting up to in the middle of his crusade feels kind of irrelevant. Like, you know, I think Soul Reaver 2 was a 2001 game. So I think this came the year after Soul Reaver 2. So it's even more irrelevant considering that the story of Soul Reaver gets, you know, further pushed forward in that game. This feels like a game for people who must desperately have every last possible inch of lore that they can get their grubby little hands on. And it's like, it feels very much like the red-headed stepchild of the franchise. All of the love and money was being poured into the Soul Reaver games, and then you've got Blood Omen 2 over here, just kind of hanging out, looking a bit awkward, hoping someone might pay attention to him. It's like, So yeah, I'm going to say Blood Omen 2 is a worse game than Blood Rain. Okay, is Blood Omen 2 a better or worse game than Bloodnet? Now, these are two extremely different games. I really enjoyed playing Bloodnet. I love the setting. It's cyberpunk Manhattan, like hard cyberpunk Manhattan, like full on Blade Runner shit. You know, except with more 90s cyberspace. And the voice acting is incredible, which makes playing that game a lot of fun. Bloodnet, however, is a very difficult game to play if you do not know what you are doing. It can be quite impenetrable at times. You really need to constantly poke and prod at every last thing and person and NPC and area of the map in order to fully grasp even a partial working idea of what you need to be doing and where you need to be going. It does not hold your hand at all, which I can admire. I can admire that, but it can make, especially newcomers to the game, it can make it very frustrating for new people. Also, there's the whole problem that you can't enjoy that wonderful voice acting with text boxes, which is kind of a huge bummer. And it's like, okay, like, it wouldn't be that big of a problem if the voice samples weren't so low quality, and sometimes you can't just understand what people are saying because the recorded lines are so mushy sounding. Like, someone will be talking and all of a sudden they're and anyway, let's keep going, you know what I mean? Like, they're halfway through a sentence and their words will just mush together occasionally, and that's not too much of a problem if you have text boxes to go with the voice. And also, sometimes a character will say, you need to go and talk to this person. And again, people's names only appear above their text boxes. So if you're trying to find a specific person, that can be a real pain in the ass if you're playing the CD version of the game. It's just some real rough decisions all around the design of Bloodnet. Whereas Blood Omen 2 is very, very well explained. There's an hour-long tutorial just to make sure you know exactly what you're doing. You can't get lost in the game because it is so linear. Like, there is nothing in Blood Omen 2 that is going to leave you confused. It's... And while the voice acting is not great, it's not so bad it's good voice acting. It's just kind of mediocre voice acting. I almost think the voice acting in Blood Omen 1 was better. I don't know, there seemed to be more emotion behind it. If Bloodnet had some more signposting and it wasn't so difficult to figure out exactly what you should be doing at any point in time, or where you should be going, or who you should be talking to, and it didn't have that unfortunate design feature where, if you want to listen to the really good voice acting, you're not allowed to read as well. God, I don't know, actually. This is tough, actually. I love Bloodnet aesthetically, but the game design is impenetrable, sometimes. But whereas Blood Omen is mechanically sound and easy to understand, it's kind of aesthetically boring. I'm going to say, as flawed as Bloodnet is, it is shooting for the moon. It is really trying to go hard into its vampire cyberpunk story, and I have nothing but extreme respect for that. even if it is janky and a little poorly designed around the edges. And just for the sheer audacity of the game that they were trying to make, I'm going to say that BloodNet is better than Blood Omen 2. Okay, and then we get to a slightly more easier argument here. Blood Omen 2 versus Blade for the PS1. Blade for the PS1. It's a decent looking PlayStation 1 game, but not fantastic. It's got decent production values, but not fantastic. The voice acting is pretty standard. Nothing to write home about. The controls are clunky, even clunkier than Blood Omen 2's. And the story, it's a movie tie-in game. The story doesn't. It's a very, very loose adaptation of the events of the first movie, or events leading up to the events of the first movie. Its entire claim to its own spot is the fact that it is impressive for a PlayStation 1 game, despite being a very late PlayStation 1 game. So, and Blood Omen, while not amazing, it's it's at least in an original universe. Some of the voice acting is pretty good, even if most of it's kind of bland. And it's a decent looking PS2 game, and it's the controls aren't as bad as Blade's. So, boy, this is like the least. That is the faintest praise you could possibly give something. Like, oh, it's faint praise. Well, you're not as bad as this other thing, I guess. Whoops, just dropped the controller. So, I guess, at least, it's got kind of cool visuals. Literally sucking the stream of blood out of a dead body. That's still cool. It was cool in Blood Omen 1. It's still cool looking in Blood Omen 2. And then there's just hilarious. It's hilarious that the story of that game is, we've got to save the people of Nosgoth from an authoritarian regime, and then replace it with our own authoritarian regime. That's no doubt going to be a hell of a lot worse. That we know for a fact is going to be a hell of a lot worse. But we're still going to call ourselves freedom fighters. Yeah, okay. Alright, buddies. I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty silly. So, points for that. I like a silly story that takes itself seriously. That's points. That's points for me. Alright. I'm going to say that Blood Omen 2 is our new number 8. Omen 2. That was PS2 and PC. Didn't come out on anything else, just PS2 and PC. Okay. So, congratulations to Blood Omen 2 for being our new number 8. The 13th game we have looked at. Yeah. Cool. I'm not so sure I have any interest in going back. I might look at cutscene videos on YouTube just to get the story and then just move on with my life, because there's nothing, there's nothing gameplay wise in Blood Omen 2 that kind of stands out. It's just kind of, I don't know, it's extremely middle of the road. So middle of the road it's disappointing. And it's like, could have been so much more. No. Oh well. I'm hitting save. I've hit save. It's now in stone. Alright. Well then. Thank you very much for joining me again. My name is the Real Blue Dragon. Goodbye.